Hey guys, back at it. This is my 1 year daily diary challenge. This challenge was prompted after I completed a 100-day challenge, and those first 100 days were intuitively prompted through a meditation session. I got the word to do it 3 times very clearly, and I was just not ready. And after 3 times of hearing something or being directly told something, intuitively or in my dreams or with meditation and everything like that, I usually follow through. 3 times is the word, I'm like, okay, I hear the message loud and clear. So I have just been doing this, and I will be completely transparent and honest and upfront with you guys that after my last recording, it was on June 16th. That was like day 347. Life just got really crazy with all the moving and packing, getting stuff done. Just like the craziness hit the fan, and I was not able to just set aside time for recording. It just seemed like all time was occupied by other things. And so this is going to be just a quick update of everything that's happened between day 347 and today, which is we are well into July, but my 1 year mark was around July 4th weekend. And so I just want to, like I said, continue and make sure I finalize my 1 year challenge, even if I didn't get to all the specific days, just because of the moving and packing and all of that stuff. So after my last recording, I had just, gotten into the, normal schedule that I always had, taking the kids to school, picking them up, getting myself and my daughter to the chiropractor. I had coffee with my friend and therapist to just touch base with him before I left. I also had yoga and coffee with my friend Ben, who does the Flirt cast, and he's the flirt coach all over the interwebs. And then I went to my grandmother's house to help her with her final move. So she had been, under the weather, fell and broke her hip, having to alter her plans. I was going over to her house to empty her fridge, empty her freezer, help her with packing, and she had a moving company come. So I got over there and I helped, direct the movers to what things were going, what things were staying. But they were kind of late and I wasn't able to stay the whole day. I thought this would be a couple of hours. And it ended up being an all-day thing. So good thing my grandma's friend could come and hang out while the Packers finished, because I wasn't able to. So I did that, and then the kids and I had a really chill weekend around town. Like I told them, I was like, I really want you guys to experience, just local things if we, want to go to the mountains, the beach, whatever. And they really didn't want to do anything. They said that, just hanging out here, going to the park, doing stuff. So we went to the pool in the community and we hung out for a couple of hours, just enjoying that. Like I said, I did my normal, weekly routine with them, and we got slowly packing different things up. And, my daughter had a going away party. So we were getting prepped and ready for the going away party. My son hung out with his friends. My daughter's going away party was really fun. She had all her friends come over. They baked. They went to the park for a picnic. They sang karaoke. Now this is fun because she got a karaoke machine specifically for that party, but her and I have just been enjoying it and hanging out and doing karaoke, just the two of us, which has been lovely. And then my son decided he wanted to get a haircut. And this has been long. I haven't really cut his hair. I've trimmed it a few times. And so it's been never got a haircut, a real haircut. And he decided he wanted a fresh cut. He wanted to do it before graduation. So we decided to go to a place around the corner from the house that, had the donation services. You can donate to wigs for kids, and he had 15 inches that were taken off, and we used put the hair in a bag and put it in a mailer and mailed it to Wigs for Kids. And he's got this awesome fresh cut, just cool. I told him, I was like, bro, if anybody recognizes you as like a girl now, they're gonna be really silly because you do not look like a girl at all. But he loves it. He loved his hair. He wanted to keep it a secret from his dad until graduation. So I kept that secret. And I went to my last massage with my massage therapist for my car accident and just connected with her. That was really lovely. It was, crunch time because we had graduation for my son, then graduation for my daughter, then moving weekend. So this was just big and just a lot of things going on. So like packing, graduation, like getting the U-Haul was a whole thing. I had to go and get this 6x12 trailer hooked up to my car and make sure I could drive it back. I was like, I have certainty that everything's going to fit. The kids went with their dad, and then I had everybody, my friends, come and hang out with me on Saturday and help me load up the 6x12 trailer. And then I, had a good sleep. And the next morning on Sunday, got up at 5 a.m., locked everything up, made sure I took my last videos and pictures just, to make sure everything was, in working order when I left. And then I drove to Florida, and the drive was good. The U-Haul was good. The car was good. It was, I made it. I accomplished something really great and amazing to me. And when I got here to Florida, I was pouring down rain, and I had called some friends to come and help me move. And blessings to my friends here because they moved me in less than an hour in the pouring rain, and it was just such a beautiful, heartwarming moment for me to have so much support. And so it was a quick move. And then the next day, the kids flew in from Florida, and so I had to go to the airport and pick them up. And they were here just hanging out. It's their vacation time, no school, getting used to their rooms, getting used to the dynamics of the family. The first week was definitely, there's some things that came up and things we had to talk through and, dynamics we had to work on. But nothing crazy. So I would have to say that it was a lot of stuff that's happened between the last record and finally moving. We had a beautiful 4th of July. We had cookout, food. We had, the fireworks in the neighborhood, the fireworks surrounding, just being in Florida and feeling safe and feeling the vibe change from North Carolina and just feeling like this is where I'm meant to be. And it's just a lot of really cool stuff has happened even after the 4th of July, but I just wanted to catch you guys up for the whole 365 days. It was a lot of stuff that happened. So like I said, I'm being transparent and honest that I didn't get to it every single day, but I just wanted to complete the task that I set out to do, which was the 365 days of daily diaries. And now that that's completed officially with this recording, I will probably be posting randomly on here just some maybe life updates. I'm also doing a lot of really, really cool certifications, and one of them is sound healing and sound bath. So I might do some recordings of that as well. So who knows how this channel is going to morph and what it's going to look like. But this is really not the last you'll hear from me. And I thank you guys so much for supporting me by just listening in, by liking, sharing, subscribing, and all the things. Blessings to you, blessings to your family. I hope you have the most magical, wonderful, amazing day. And I will talk to you guys later. Peace.